Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. I'm just sorting out some more stuff, which is kind of what we've been doing since we updated the mod pack. I found, I think, what is a bug actually, but I wanted to get these crafting up again. I put the actual I put this recipe in the assembly line, and it's not an assembly line, it's just an assembler. So I had to sort that out. And we need, I needed some stuff from here. I think that's europium, isn't it? Yep, that is our europium. Although, I was like, why is it crafted up europium? Oh, right. I may actually switch that. I'm just thinking. I want to. This is that europium that we have is from originally when we would had the thing just going, but I switched it over to craft up the europium, but it's not going to use those ingots because it needs fluid. So I'm like, I melt down all those europium ingots. Do I don't. They might be in here. Are they in here? Yeah, they are in there. Or do I just leave those? Not really. Don't know. Usually, I think it's... Yeah. We'll probably still use them. Although, again, see, this is the thing. We're not really using the ingots. We're using the... Maybe I will... I know. Why don't I just pull the europium? Basically, I'll keep those in there, but I will pull the fluid out. And then when we use up these europium things, I'll switch the recipe. So basically, just want like that. We'll do that, and then I'll switch them when we need to. All right, that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll just use those up. Okay, you may have noticed there was a recipe in there, and that is because I think I found a bit of a bug here. The compressed lead plates or whatever that I was crafting up for these. Yeah. The compressed lead plates, it requires IC2 coolant, but it appears that it doesn't actually consume the coolant. We end up with extra in the precise assembler. So it'll put the coolants in there, but it just doesn't consume it, but we do get the items out of it. So I think that's actually a bug. Yeah, so there is it just put the bucket in there. But we got the 2 plates, and that didn't get consumed. So I think we'll just have to... I mean, to be honest, I don't know how many more of these plates we're going to be crafted up. We probably will. But these are usually used in the spaceships, and we just finished crafting up the shuttle, so... Well... While I'm here, should we just test it? See if it requires... Should we just see if it requires the thing to work? And it just doesn't consume it? Nope. there we go. Yeah, it works without the lead. So that is either a bug in NEI. I'm assuming that's just a bug normally, though. So, it is what it is. Okay, so we are crafting up our nanites. I need 32 of these, so we need a few more. Did that just craft up all those? Holy cow, it did. Okay, that was pretty quick. I didn't even realize it did that. Well, so I need, 16 more. I think we're still short on UU matter. Yep, that is, well, it was trucking away. I believe it probably went through all our, it went through all the, I've been kind of like switching back and forth. Basically it just, it quarters the recipe, but I think is what it crafts the same amount, it just does it in a quarter of the time if you use the amplifier. I don't know how much I really feel like messing with this, to be honest. I'm not producing enough scrap. This is running almost continuously. I'm like, I might just leave it to craft that up. At this point, I'm like, it would probably be easier just to craft up a whole nother Matter CPU. Although, I think I did remove a lot of those recipes, because I was like, oh, we probably won't be crafting this up again. Like Matter Generation Coil, that... Yeah, I think I removed those from the... I would have to do recipes again for them. I don't know, I'll leave it. We're just using so much of it right this second. And I didn't have a large buffer set. I should have had like a huge buffer of it. But I didn't. So maybe I will just craft up another like tank or something like that. And when we're done using hundreds of thousands of things of UU matter, we'll just slowly fill that up. That can only handle like not that much UU matter, that little thing. I mean, I guess I could just do a yacht tank of UU matter. That kind of actually makes sense, to be honest. Change the plan. Alright, well, it already crafted it up. Yeah, the Oganesson, we do actually go through quite a bit. I have it turned off to autocraft, but there we go. I have it set to craft up 10 million at a time. So 10,000 buckets of Oganesson. Which, yeah, it's not like terrible, but you know, it does go, when you craft up a thing with 4,000 ingots, it goes pretty quick. And some of these late game recipes have, 10,000 something ingots that get smelted of steel and stuff. So, all right, well, let me continue this. Yeah, I think I will actually do another yacht tank. I am a fan of these yacht tanks. I don't know why. I just think they're cool. I mean, I've liked storage tanks from the beginning, as we know. Like, I like all my railcraft tanks. These are just so much easier to deal with. Less laggy. They connect directly to AE and stuff like that, so... Yeah. I will probably, when we eventually get the QFT, I will probably build one of the other tanks that hold 25 fluids. I think it's TFT or TFFT or T something. I don't remember the name of it. What is it? This one. Yeah, TFFT. It's just being weird with the thing. So we probably will do this, and we'll be able to store a bunch of, like, ethylene and butadiene and all those weird ones we get from oil. But I haven't broken them down yet. Okay, so let me continue doing this. And I think we have everything. We pretty much have everything else. We're just waiting on some of these nanites. It's basically these neutronium nanites that we need. I think... Yeah, I can't remember the exact amount, because You need 4 per craft, but you get 5. And I'm like, ah, math hard. Great. The mothership controller thingy is crafting up. I was looking at the next tier of battery. Just in case we need a little bit of a minor buffer, just to make sure the like a multi-block doesn't turn off or something like that. I don't know if we'll use them. I do have some UHV ones just as a little thing. These assembler recipes are just so expensive that I don't like having a little bit of a buffer just in case, you know, like you log into the world and something doesn't get loaded right away or something like that. Just a little bit of insurance. But I think that is that. All right, cool. So while I was waiting for that to go, I actually I cleared out all the fusion reactors. There's our old radon plasma for the space elevator, and then our helium plasma. I just kind of left them there. But I actually replaced the fusion reactors, and I cleaned everything up too. I got rid of all the input hatches I wasn't using, output hatches, and we got them all exactly the same. So I added, I think we had 4 over here, didn't we? So I added 6 more. And then I have like everything lined up perfectly. Just makes it easier to figure out what's going on, where everything is. But yeah, that looks really cool. So those are all just running, chugging along and producing Americium plasma. I am just under producing enough for that, which is fine. I could probably do 2 more, and that would probably be the full amount. I know I could do an easier plasma, a quicker one, but I don't know. Something about Americium. I just like it. So there is a very, very slight little thing, but I figure I could just go ahead and craft up 10 million in the compact fusion reactor if I need to top it up, kind of thing. But yeah, so that, as we can see, we almost have a full thing. I basically, it filled up, and then I took the crafting card out and decided, let me just build some more fusion reactors. So there is that. The Oganescent seems to be doing pretty well. You do go through quite a bit of it when you do a big craft. But we'll see. We'll see if I like it, if I change my mind. Alright, so mothership controller. I'm assuming... Oh, it won't let me look at it. I'm assuming it'll be like, okay, where do you want to go? Kind of thing. Is what I am assuming. I think we do need to add some other... like other parts here, it looks like. $1,000 empty mat. Is that gonna like fill up my inventory? Oh. I thought that we were gonna get both, actually. For some reason I was thinking it was gonna be both. Why would I need 1,000 empty maps? I feel like those are definitely more expensive, right? I don't know. Now that has me like questioning. I'm like, did this do something that I should have known? All right, what is this? The mothership is a space station which you can move to different celestial body. Yeah, it is the only way to get to the outermost system, the Amun-Ra system. That system has 6 planets and moons. Oh, the moons. That's right. I didn't even look at the moons. That's why I couldn't find Seth for this ore. So we got the control. Do we need to craft it up? Maybe we need to craft it up. So we need some more of these circuits. Field generator, I think we have enough. I don't know, actually. We did craft up 64. Yeah, we got plenty here. Does the shuttle rocket take us up and then we have to craft it up like the other space stations that we've done before? Maybe. Alright, so we got this. We got this. I was looking at these. I think these are using the Dyson, aren't they? Yeah. I was like, I remember looking at these before. They didn't seem too crazy. But, yeah, I just need to make some recipes. Like, this is a little bit interesting. But it shouldn't be too bad. And we got europium, europium screw, molten lead, and radiation-proof things, which we already crafted up. All right. I think we're good. I just need to make some recipes, and we'll craft those up. And then I gotta see what these all say. I'm assuming I might need these. I don't know. Okay, so I am crafting up all the things, and most of it is not a problem, but we do have a little bit of a thing, and that is I need to craft up these ultra high temperature meshes, and there is actually a quest line for it in power. How to generate power. Yeah, so it's right here. And it's a little bit confusing at first because you actually need hafnia and carbon. Then you need... Okay, I need to turn off that. Can't remember which thing sort the thing. So I usually hit R to look at recipes. Yeah, so you need tantalum carbide, hafnium carbide, and then you mix this mixture dust. And I think, like, before, I don't know, according to the quest, you need nuggets, but there's no way to get these nuggets. That's not the right dust. It looks like the only way to get this stuff is to use a plasma arc furnace to get the ingots. There's no like smelting recipe or anything. So that's the carbidust. We have like that mixture stuff. It's a different ingot, and there's no other. You can't do it in an arc furnace. It has to be done in a plasma arc furnace. With some nitrogen plasma. I did craft up I did do a recipe for nitrogen plasma. And I've just gone ahead and done this. I just realized I think I forgot to... I was just thinking, wasn't there like a button added to input from the output, or input from output allowed, or whatever it is? Maybe it wasn't. I think I forgot to put... No, I did put deuterium on the thing. Actually. Well, let me just try it really quick. So half something. Oops. I may have put it in the wrong one, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I did. Also, I put deuterium farther. Put deuterium on the end. It, like, moved it. Didn't I? Or is that just... That might be... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that might be, yeah, for helium plasma. That's a little bit of a... Is this our first little issue with having to put this both on here? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to be crafting up nitrogen plasma a lot. So maybe I'll just do that. I'm just thinking, I'm like, is that going to cause an issue with if I go to create helium plasma? I don't know. If it causes an issue, we'll sort it out. I'm just thinking, because if it puts the recipe, puts the item in, like AE puts in a certain order. I just, yeah, I don't know. So nitrogen plasma. Ooh. Did we not get nitrogen plasma? Oh, we did. All right. Oh, right. I did this wrong. Whoops. Whoops. I need to do a dual. So we'll do that. Oh. Cancel that. Dual. Yeah, because the other one doesn't convert it to a fluid. Also, I really need that multi-block packager because this keeps getting clogged up, and we had 300 something thousand HSS dust from crafting up the, I think, plutonium for the fuel. All right, so let's try that again. Half hafnium, or tantalum. Like, did I forget to put it back? There we go. Yeah, nitrogen gas, I'm not going to worry about that. That'll probably... This is the only thing we have for this recipe. Okay, so I have that. Then I need to pulverize it. This is like... I swear, this is like a 70... This is like 70 different steps here to get this. Maybe I'm missing something, but... There is... I know there was... Oh, that's the nugget version. Thankfully, most of the stuff is... Wait, do I already... Oh, that's right. I was probably doing the... I was working backwards on the recipe, so we should have the rest. All right. So I think we're good. Tantalum, hafnide, carbide, dust. All right, this is all optional, so I will just craft up one of those now, I think. We should have everything else in. That is... Let me do this. That is part of the reactor. Yeah, they're a bit weird. Some of these recipes, it's for this part, are a bit funny. You need hafnium carbide nanoparticles, which is this, put in a macerator, but you also need molten of the same thing. So, all right, there we go. We got it. Ding. Oh, we actually get 16 more. I'll take that. Should just throw those things out. I haven't used them. The only one I've used in the past like 200 episodes is like bees. Okay, so we have 17. We need 64. All the math. What is that? 40, 47. And then that should be everything. I mean, it's relatively easy. It's just mixing recipes. There's a chemical recipe. I think oxygen was... Yeah, I'm actually putting oxygen gas in the cells, which I don't particularly want to do, but it's a byproduct of that hafnium. Along here somewhere. Yeah, it's like the I think it's hafnium carbide. Yep, hafnium carbide. You get oxygen as byproduct. I didn't feel like messing with that. All right, there we go. There is the 64 of these. Ding. Should have a ding. Why don't we have a ding? Oh, it's just a checkbox. All right. All right, I'm not gonna... Dark matter shard. I'm not gonna do that yet. I don't know where that comes from. So cool. Rocket engine consists of 1 rocket engine and 1 to 10 rocket engine base blocks placed in a vertical line. I have no idea what that is talking about. This block can be used to configure the mothership's name and icon, which is allowed to land on it. All right, that doesn't particularly matter. And the artificial gravity generator allows you to change gravity around it to your liking. All right, I do kind of want that. There's that dark matter thing. Do I want to? These are kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Right. I think we do have everything. I think these just speed the mothership up. That does the gravity, and that does who can. It's like the security kind of thing. So I think I'm actually just gonna fly up there. Also, got one more thing marked off on our fusion reactor or our to-do list. I need another one is the packager multi. All right, so I have everything for this, I think. And let's give this a go. I did just do a backup just in case. Also there. Yeah, we are full. I put it the green. Oh, I forgot to turn my thing back on. I probably should go do that. The chemical plant to produce. Where is the where is this out? I must have it turned off somewhere. All right, but there we go. There is our little shuttle rocket. I'm assuming this is how you do it. If it's not, then whoops. But that is the reason I put the... It does use quite a decent amount of fuel. Usually it's only about 10% to get to like a planet. This is a decent amount. All right. So yeah, how do I build this? Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I feel like we're gonna crash. Okay, we didn't crash. But also, where is the other right here? I've never done that before. All right, let me let me see if I can. Does this work without the launch pad? I don't know. Let me. Oh, that just. Okay, that's being weird. All right. Well, let me. Yeah, let me let that fill up again. There was a little bit extra in there, and let me figure out how to craft up the. I thought there would be a thing to craft up the mothership, so let me fly back up there and see. Okay, I realized what the issue was, and it took me quite a while to figure that out, but I I needed to blast off from the overworld, not the void dimension. So when you do that, this stuff pops up on the overworld. So that is where that is. And yeah, there we go. Oh, wanted to click on that. There. All right, I'm assuming it probably just looks like the space stations that we have built before. Nope, there's the sound. All right, yep, there we go. There is that. So we are in the space station. And we will use this to blast off to other planets, namely this. I think we need... I think we do need to... Yeah, we need to fuel it. Obviously, and we need to put the rockets on, I believe, as well. So I am going to have to do that. I just wanted to get this up and built, though, because it was a little bit confusing. Oh right, that's like a different a different map as opposed to the one that we get to from there. I also would like to build a little bit more, I think. I don't know. Do we? Maybe not. Yeah, so like I said, I think we're gonna have to do this stuff. All right, rocket engine. I just noticed this is this kind of fuel. One rocket and 1 to 10. All right, I'm gonna have to kind of test this a little bit. I was thinking these are... I actually don't know if we can... Oh. We can just craft these up directly. I was just thinking, would that make more sense than doing these? Yeah, I figure I probably had to do that. All right, maybe we'll... You know what? Let me fly back. Let me craft these up and we'll come back. All right, I have crafted up part of it, but I am just setting up the next one. As I was making this recipe, I was realizing I probably don't need to do the named one for these. I don't think they'll stack, but I had to do one for the rocket engine base, because that you only use the 16, so those would stack. But I figured let's just we can be thorough right there. So like I said, not entirely sure how this works. Did I put that? Yeah, I did. All right, this seems actually pretty expensive, this rocket part. The other one didn't seem as bad, but now I'm like looking at this seems kind of crazy. Yeah. All right. So we got some issues here. Because I needed 64 of those heavy duty plates, and I wasn't really stocking the things for the plates because I was like, oh, we don't really need any more space parts, so that is why I am short on so many of those. Because it's not stuff I use. Ludex and meteoric iron and Desh. Man, fuel. What part is that used in? Is that used in the boosters? Is there a... There might be a... Oh, that's right. Yeah. There isn't another way to do that. I'm going to have to set up a chemical reactor for light fuel and, to make regular fuel. Or a mixer. All right, so this is going to be a little bit more complicated than I was thinking. Now, there is the ion thruster, and that actually doesn't use like these parts, these rocket things, and I was kind of wondering if that would... Well, actually, I don't know. That's quite a bit more expensive. It's just different kind of parts. Yep. Yep, that is... I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, like, how many of these we need. Do we need just one rocket? I'm assuming we actually need at least one rocket. Like, how else would the mothership move? Each rocket engine consists of one rocket engine and 1 to 10 base blocks placed in a vertical line. Each rocket engine base provides 2... I don't know what space term that means, MN, of force and holds up to 10,000 liters. All right. So obviously we need to get enough rocket engine force, enough force with the rocket. So question is, do we do multiple rocket engines? Do we just do one rocket engine with a whole bunch of engine bases? That's kind of what I'm thinking. But then there is this one, which uses xenon instead. So, oh, and that gives 25. All right. So the main issue is the rocket, kind of, it seems. If I want to do the ion ones, I still have to craft that up anyway, because I need the research. So I have to craft that up to get the research for that one. Yeah, I'm going to work on this, and I need to sort out how the heck am I going to get some of these resources it's just stuff like random stuff that I'm just like, oh, I don't need that. And then just one thing I need right here. But even that, you're like, yeah, that's, a decent amount of infinity stuff here. Huge. But yeah, this is going to take me a little bit of time to get sorted. I still don't know what I want to do with that yet. But yeah, okay. So next episode we will get this. Do I want... I guess I should bring like an infinite void miner? I don't know. And then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fuel this thing. I'm thinking tank with a tank with the fuel, and then ender fluid link covers to get the one on the mothership. But okay, so at least we got it built today. So don't blast off from a void dimension. Go to the main. I don't know if I may test to see if this will actually see the mothership now that it's built. I feel like it might not, though, because it doesn't see the space station that we built from blasting off in here. But anyway, that's going to be for today, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.